Romeo and Juliet. The tragic love story that has captivated hearts for centuries is often hailed as the epitome of romance. But on deeper reflection, one might wonder, was their love truly destined to flourish? Or was it doomed from the very beginning? Let us journey into the heart of Verona, where two young lovers meet against a backdrop of family feuds and societal expectations. From the moment they lay eyes on each other at the Capulet party, there is a spark, an instant connection that is palpable. Yet, this passionate love blooms beneath a cloud of conflict, making us question the sustainability of such a romance. First and foremost, we must consider the circumstances surrounding their love. Romeo is a Montague, Juliet is a Capulet, and their families have been embroiled in a bitter feud for years. This long-standing animosity creates immediate tension. Their love, while intense, is entwined with secrecy and danger. They are like stars trying to shine in a dark sky, but the shadows of their families loom heavily above them. Imagine falling deeply for someone, only to discover that your love is a source of pain and division. This betrayal of family allegiance weighs heavily on their hearts. While they see only each other, the world around them is chaotic and hostile. They find solace in brief moments spent together. Yet their relationship is built on a foundation of deceit. Romeo speaks of love as something pure and transcendent. But can love thrive when it exists in clandestine corners? Additionally, their youth cannot be ignored. Romeo is just 16, and Juliet is merely 13. They are both at an age where emotions can spiral quickly, where passion can blur the lines of reason. Their infatuation feels overwhelming, but is it truly love, or merely a flicker of youthful desire? For young hearts, the thrill of newfound feelings often eclipses the caution that wisdom might provide. As they creep along in the shadows, exchanging secret vows, one can almost hear the whispers of doubts and concerns hovering in the air. Their love is arguably a response to their oppressive surroundings, a beautiful rebellion against family expectations and societal norms. However, this same rebellion is what ultimately isolates them, further sealing their fate. In addition to the pressures from their families, we witness the ways their chosen love influences their decisions. Romeo, enamored by the idea of Juliet, slips into impulsive actions, such as marrying her moments after meeting. Would they have taken a step back if they had allowed time for careful consideration? In the fervor of their passion, they forget about the world outside their romance, forget the potential consequences that their families would impose on such a union. Another crucial aspect to consider is fate. Romeo and Juliet are often seen as star-crossed lovers, trapped by the hands of destiny. But their belief in fate is double-edged. By entrusting their lives to cosmic forces, they may have inadvertently dismissed their own agency. This notion of being bound to a tragic end invigorates their romance, but simultaneously can be viewed as an excuse for their reckless choices. Our hearts race alongside theirs as they rush headlong into the depths of love, not realizing that true commitment requires more than passionate declarations. They allow themselves to be swept away, barely contemplating the realities of love. As they become more entangled, the outside world continues to swirl chaotically around them. Moreover, the influence of their friends cannot be overlooked. Characters like Mercutio and Tybalt contribute to the environment of volatility that surrounds Romeo and Juliet. Mercutio's jesting views on love collide against Juliet's earnestness, leading to confusion and miscommunication. Within this climate, it proves difficult for a fragile love to take root or blossom effectively. The climactic violence that erupts the love they share, transitioning into a war between their families, creates a seemingly insurmountable barrier. Even as they cling to hope, their love struggles against the fate that has been written for them. The message is clear. Intense emotion alone cannot solve the problems erected by their family's enmity. Despite their sincere feelings, Romeo and Juliet face bitter realities that cannot be ignored. They are actions taken in haste, but true love often necessitates patience and understanding. Their relationship, while deeply romantic, is marred by impulsivity and tragedy, replicating the bittersweet nature of young love caught in the throes of chaos. Imagine if they had taken the time to nurture their love openly, welcoming the possibility of understanding through dialogue rather than deceit. Their world was filled with barriers. Yet perhaps if they had confronted those barriers together, rather than allowing them to act as insurmountable walls, their story might have blossomed differently. In many ways, their tragic tale serves as a poignant reminder that love is not just a feeling. It is also a commitment to growth, understanding, and resilience. Love should be a guiding light, leading you through difficulty rather than pulling you deeper into chaos. But, tragically for Romeo and Juliet, their blazing love only illuminates the darkness that surrounds them. As their lives spiral closer to the end, the painful truth becomes evident: love, when caught in the snares of violence and family loyalty, can become a weapon rather than a sanctuary. In the end, they are not just two star-crossed lovers, they are products of their circumstances. Their heartache isn't just a personal tragedy. It is a reflection of the world's unwillingness to accept love in all its forms. In conclusion, while Romeo and Juliet's love shines brightly, it serves as a testament to the fact that love, to endure, must navigate the complexities of life, societal norms, and the wisdom of patience. Their story compels us to reflect on the nature of love itself. Is it merely passion, or is it a commitment that withstands the trials of time and circumstance? True love seeks understanding and harmony over the chaos, encouraging us to open our eyes to the world around us. While their love was beautiful and intense, it was ultimately overshadowed by the complexities of their reality. What do you think? Was their love a beautiful yet tragic explosion? Or was it a crucial lesson in the realities of love? Join us next time to delve into more captivating love stories that inspire, enchant, and provoke thought about the beauty and complexity of romance. As we reflect further on the essence of Romeo and Juliet's love, we recognize another critical aspect: their inability to communicate openly with one another. Communication is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. Yet, for every tender word exchanged, there are countless unspoken feelings and fears lurking in the shadows. Take Juliet's desperate decision to drink the potion given to her by Friar Lawrence. This act of desperation stems from her fear of losing the love she has fought so hard to reclaim. Yet, it also emphasizes their tragic reliance on secrets rather than fostering transparent dialogue. If only they had been able to share their fears and hopes without the shroud of their family's influence, perhaps a different resolution might have come to light. Their whispered intentions and veiled conversations breed misunderstanding and despair, leading to decisions that spiral out of control. When Romeo learns of Juliet's supposed death, his immediate reaction is not one of contemplation but rather haste. He seeks the poison, consumed by the thought of a future without her. This impulsive reaction encapsulates the intense emotions of youth. Nevertheless, it also speaks to a lack of shared understanding. Their whirlwind romance, painted with vibrant colors, is now tainted with devastating consequences. In their minds, the ticket to everlasting love seems to lie in death, further reinforcing the notion that their love never had the chance to mature. In truth, the world around Romeo and Juliet is as much a character in this narrative as they are. The societal expectations, the animosity between their families, and even the whims of fate pull the strings of their tragic ballet. Consider the powerful forces at play. Tybalt's aggression and Mercutio's provocations exacerbate an already tense situation, creating an environment where their love is almost overshadowed by the chaos surrounding them. This constant turbulence forces them further into isolation, amplifying their feelings of desperation and urgency in navigating their relationship. Yet beyond the turmoil, their love reflects another reality: unrealistic expectations and ideals. Romance, in its truest form, does not thrive in secrecy. Nor does it flourish when it is inevitably surrounded by negativity. Their perception of love, inflamed by youthful fantasies, overshadows the need for a stable foundation. They yearn for an idyllic romance. But heartache often accompanies such lofty visions when reality is not factored in. Would it not have been more prudent for them to enlist the support of their friends or family? Imagine the love story that might have unfolded had they been able to embrace their identities amid the family conflict. True love can challenge societal norms, yes. But it also requires resilience grounded in mutual support. Their tragic end lies heavily in the lack of collaboration, not just between them, but also between those they held dear. As whispers of their love spread throughout Verona, they failed to confront the potential fallout together. In the age of a bitter feud, their passion becomes a theater for the very chaos. Instead of seeking allies in their romance, they are ensnared by their family's divisions, which only continue to grow. It's easy to romanticize their secret meetings and whispered promises, but in truth, this lack of openness cultivates mistrust and amplifies tragedy. As Juliet lies in her somber sleep, we cannot help but feel a profound sense of loss, not just for the love they shared, but for the potential it held. Ultimately, what leads to their downfall is a cumulative effect of all these obstacles. Their passionate love, while incredibly moving, becomes the very catalyst of their demise. The intensity of their feelings blinds them from seeking a more sustainable path. It becomes apparent that true love cannot exist in a vacuum. Shielded from the realities of the world, family, and the passage of time, their fate serves as a powerful narrative about the importance of communication, understanding, and the bravery to confront societal expectations. It reminds us that love must evolve beyond mere emotion into an alliance that withstands external pressures. As we peel back the layers of their story, we see that while Romeo and Juliet's love was indeed passionate and beautiful, it was ultimately fated to be a tragic exploration of youth disillusioned by life. Though their tale ends in sorrow, it also ignites a flicker of hope. Every time we encounter such a narrative, we learn valuable lessons about what true love can and should encompass. We see the necessity for dialogue, patience, and the courage to face realities together. The story of Romeo and Juliet is timeless because it resonates across generations. It speaks to young lovers today, reminding them that true passion requires not just fire, but also the willingness to embrace the complexities that life presents. What do you think can be taken from their experience? In an age of swift connections and rapid emotions, how can we foster deeper understanding in our own relationships? Join us in the comments section below as we continue to explore the intricate tapestry of love and its many forms. Together, let us uncover the truths behind the emotions we hold dear, shaping the narratives of our own